Well, good morning. So I'm back with the book Harville Hendricks and his wife Helen LaKelly Hunt's book, How to Talk with Anyone about Anything, and we're looking at chapter 3, structured dialogue. And I'm sure you know, but I've said many times, the safe conversation dialogue has been used successfully in the office for the last 40 years. They've trained 3,000 of us as Imago Relationship Therapists in 61 countries. So we know it works. But here's their vision for a wider use of the safe conversation dialogue. We believe that if the safe conversation dialogue was embraced by 25% of the world's population, it would replace our individualistic civilization that focuses on the self and values competition, control, and a winner-take-all mindset. In its place, we want to see a civilization based on relationships that would support a new set of values that include total personal freedom, social, economic, religious, and political equality for everyone, plus radical inclusion and the celebration of diversity. Polarization is replaced with collaboration, and this moves you to the next and higher level of relating, and eventually, when a tipping point is reached, to the next stage of civilization. Pretty impressive vision, wouldn't you say? So what is it? What is the safe conversation dialogue? Well, it's a skill that consists of a speaker and listening following a three-step process. And I've talked about this a lot. The mirroring, the listener accurately reflects back what they heard the speaker say. Validation, the listener sees the truth of the speaker's point of view while retaining their own. You don't have to agree with your partner or somebody, but you can understand where they're coming from. And empathizing, the listener accurately shares their experience and or imagining of the speaker's emotions as the speaker is experiencing their world. So mirroring involves the act of accurately reflecting back the content, tone, and intensity of the speaker's message with as much thoughtfulness and sensitivity as possible and without adding to or emphasizing anything. Right? Mirroring satisfies part of the human longing to experience being seen, heard, and valued, and connecting with others. At any age, when one person mirrors another, it communicates, "You matter. I care enough to listen to you, to really get you." It also sends a message, "I am no longer the sole person in the universe. I am acknowledging your separate existence. Your thoughts are important to me." Remember we said that we all want to be seen, heard, and valued. Validation, then, is when we make somebody feel valued as a person or acknowledge that their ideas or opinions are worthwhile. Very simply, it sends a message from the listener to the speaker, "You make sense." The authors go on to say that in their experience, this is the most demanding piece of the process. The key is, remember, you don't have to agree with the other person, but you are seeing reality from their perspective. The feeling of validation reverses the negative messages we all tell ourselves based on past experiences that left us with the impression that we were wrong to feel what we felt, wrong to want what we wanted, or wrong to think what we thought. And then the last step is the empathy. And empathy is an exercise in experience how others feel, walking a mile in their moccasins, imagining what their world feels like in their experience. Empathy is being attuned to the emotions the other person experience, or if the emotions are not overt, listening for feelings guiding their words. The last part of this chapter outlines the benefits of the safe conversation dialogue, as well as some of the challenges to implementation. Well, now, I think this is important. While common ground can often be discovered in safe conversations dialogue, it's not the goal of a dialogue. The goal is to fully understand two perspectives side by side. When we accept the limited nature of our own perceptions and move into curiosity, a whole world opens up to us, bursting with opportunities. Successful conversations are characterized by safety, curiosity, and respect. And we know when safety happens, connecting can happen. And they go on to say that the two biggest hurdles to implementation are no one talks this way and it takes so long. And they acknowledge that. They say, yes, it can be awkward and tedious at first, but it's also necessary, humbling, and transformational for anyone trying to overcome differences of opinion and viewpoint with customers, coworkers, friends, family, and out in the world. Okay? Anyway, so that's the first piece. There's, I think, 4 pieces coming. How to connect, how to speak with anyone about anything. So next week we'll look at chapter 4, empathy with everyone. Okay, thanks. Have a great day.